Hello and welcome back to the channel this week. This week's episode is all about a Fujifilm film simulation that a lot of people love, and that's Astia. I know it's one of my favorites, and I use it inside Lightroom a lot for a lot of my images, but I do some monkeying around with a picture before I even add the profile. I know I got to add the profile first and then do some playing around with it. But I found out some interesting things, and I'm going to put it in X-Raw Studio, and we're going to compare things, and I think you'll like what I've come up with. And I've tried to do something that is probably impossible, but what I've tried to do is I've tried to emulate what I've done inside Lightroom with this particular film simulation. And what that does for me is it makes it so that I don't have to go into Lightroom and do any raw processing. I can just do it straight out of my camera, and I'd be very happy with it. But I don't know if that's completely possible, because I've noticed some things that just don't work, but I've tried my best. And I've come up with a film recipe that I think you'll like, and let's get on to it right now, and I'll show you some differences. So here we are inside Lightroom, and this is just for demonstration purposes only. I just wanted to show them side by side. And these are some peppers hanging inside of a barn. And the image on the left is X-Raw Studio, and the image on the right is Lightroom Classic. Now, there's no difference in the two. They are basically exactly the same. The only thing that's been done to each one is I've applied the Astia profile to each one of them. So they're exactly the same inside Lightroom or X-Raw Studio, and because they're both JPEGs that have been generated from each program. Now, I think this is pretty cool that they're pretty darn close. So I think they're pretty darn cool. They're both exactly the same. Now, can I go in and manipulate the image in Lightroom and then recreate it inside my camera so I don't have to do any raw processing in the future? So the next two images are one that was created in Lightroom to my taste, and then I have created a recipe for it inside of X-Raw Studio. So let's look at those right now. Okay, so as you can see, the cropping is a little bit different, and you can see that the image on the left, which is the X-Raw Studio recipe that I've created, and on the right is the Lightroom Classic version that I created. And to be honest with you, I kind of like the one on the left a little bit better than the one on the right. The colors are a little bit more vibrant maybe, and the shadow's been opened up a little bit more. So I kind of like that. So here is the recipe for that right now. So as you can see by this image and the recipe that I've done to it, I haven't really strayed too much from what I've done before. There's no extra sharpening, no extra clarity, and I think it came out quite well. Lightroom again with my next image, and this image was a little bit more difficult to work on because it was shot with the Voigtlander 23, which I didn't think was as sharp as it could be, so I needed to add a little bit. But anyway, as you can see, what we have here is exactly the same. Astia profile enabled in X-Raw Studio and in Lightroom. On the left is X-Raw Studio, on the right is Lightroom. Now, let's look at what I tried to do. I tried to do inside Lightroom, and you'll see what I mean. Now I think there's a profound difference, and I kind of like the one I did inside the camera better. So here we are in Lightroom again, and the image on the left is X-Raw Studio and the recipe that I created for it. And on the right is the image that I created in Lightroom straight from the raw file. And as you can see, the image on the left is a little bit warmer, and I kind of like it a little bit warmer. But it seems like there is a little bit more detail in the Lightroom image on the right. And what I've done is the Astia profile, I should say the Astia film recipe that I developed, I tried to give it a little bit more oomph as far as clarity and sharpening goes. And I don't know, but I kind of like the one on the left. but there is definitely more detail in the one on the right. So Lightroom is doing a better job of it here. So you guys tell me what you think. It seems like there's a little bit more orange in the one on the left than there is on the one on the right. So give me a comment. Let me know what you think. As you can see with this image, there is quite a bit more done to it. We've done some 2+ sharpening and +2 clarity, and the shadow detail a little bit less. Not bad. By the channel this week, I had a great time playing with Astia inside XRAW Studio and also in Lightroom. See if I could get them kind of the same, so I could do straight JPEGs out of my camera without having to do any raw processing. And by the way, if you wouldn't mind, please check out capeandphototours.com. We've got a great workshop coming up in October with Fuji ex-photographer Bill Fortney. We're going to be doing some workshop and some tours. I think you'll have a great time. So please check it out. Go to capeandphototours.com, workshops, and you'll see it listed. So that's it for this week. And if you wouldn't mind, please like and subscribe and make a comment on what I've done here with these particular Astia profiles and film recipes. So remember, it's not what you photograph, it's how you photograph it. And we'll catch you next time.